makes the catch! And for the first time since 2005, your Wellesley Raiders are the Division I South Sectional champions! Running back the other way for the Raiders. Great shot! Score! Sophie Brady finds the back of the net from the faceoff circle, and with 1:14 to go, the Raiders take a 3-2 lead.
And welcome back to an all-new Black Red Blitz. As always, I'm your host, Rebecca Karen. But open up this episode, we got a whole lot of hockey to highlight, which is just fine by me. First, we kick off our early Monday afternoon face-off, where girls hockey would face yet another brand new opponent to their schedule, as Longmeadow will be traveling far out west in the boonies to here at Babson, where the Lancers at 4-2 have a pretty solid record coming in. But the Raiders are rolling, winners of their last 4. And after back-to-back losses both times to Austin Prep, in the long run, that setback has made Wellesley even more focused as a team and more than ready to keep this new winning streak alive. So kicking off this opening period, we remain scoreless as both starting goalies in Kayla Brown and Liddy Schultz have their way denying some great chances here by both sides. But here in the second, we fast forward to Wellesley on the power play. Fantastic on special teams, you know that 0 on the board ain't staying there much longer. Well, the Raiders. After Jenna Harrison's shot gets kicked out, the puck is just paying rent in the crease. Phoebe Lawrence on the doorstep sneaks the putback just past Brown's glove, and Raiders punch in the first score of the game right here, the Tri-Captain's goal, and take a 1-0 edge all the way into the third period. So in this final period, what a play here by Aaron Fleming, as the defenseman speeding down ice looks to snipe it, bar down on the breakaway. Or maybe I'm missing the whole point of what a bar down score looks like, as refs seem to miss it. So we'd have to wait almost 5 more minutes on another power play chance for Raiders to add to this 1-goal advantage here. Phoebe Lawrence waits, then centers it to Mackenzie O'Neill. O'Neill buries it for the decisive one-timer score. Longmeadow having a long day already on the penalty kill as Raiders take advantage of the 5-on-4 edge yet again. They lead here 2-0. Wellesley already with 2 fantastic goals on the day, save the best for last. Right here, under a minute to go in regulation, Raiders win the draw. Katie Hawkinson controlling the puck, dishes it to Bliss Vernon. Vernon, well falling down, buries it glove side for the filthy score. And the freshman helps put the finishing touches to this one as the Lancers found no answers to Wellesley's scores. And the Raiders easily shut them out by the final 3-0. But easily taking care of Weymouth just days before here on Wednesday, we stick around for more hockey action as the boys take on the Newton North Tigers. Now the Raiders coming in still unbeaten with a solid 7-0-3 record. Meanwhile, Newton North has struggled, losing their last 2 in a row. And tonight, it wouldn't get any easier. So no pucks would find their way over the goal line in this opening period of play. Whoops, sorry, my bad. We still have seconds to spare in this first. Under 10 seconds, actually, and fading fast, Joey Simmering feeds it to Liam Morgan. Morgan's rejected. Battle in the crease. Drew Cohen can't punch it through. The puck ricochets out. At 1 second, Aiden Green unleashes the wrister, and it's in. Literally a last-second chance to take a lead in this first. Aiden Green makes it count. And that is his spark to end all periods, if I do say so myself. Wellesley, now with more confidence, heads to the locker room with a 1-0 lead. So 11 minutes have ticked away to this second. Wellesley looking to add to their 1-goal advantage. Michael Simmering dumps the puck into Tommy Lieberman. Making a pit stop in Wayne Gretzky's office, Lieberman tricks Gresser with the wraparound score, and the Tri-Captain puts Wellesley up 2-0, just like that. Well, Tigers goalie Michael Gresser has actually made some nasty stops early on. Raiders' own Andrew Hubbard just did it better. Hands down. As Hubbard would close out this second with back-to-back nasty rejections. So while the Raiders found a way to get through Gresser after this third team goal is scored here in the third, the first on the night by Liam Jensen, the same story cannot be said for the Tigers. Plain and simple, Andrew Hubbard is just playing on a whole other level. Insert beast mode. Rebounds and putback attempts, no chance. Battle in the crease, Hubbard's got this. There will be no goals with Hubbard guarding the pipes tonight. Holding a 4 spot deeper into this final frame, Liam Jensen along the boards shoots it. The puck takes a few bounces on the doorstep, sneaks in. And Liam Jensen is having a solid game for himself as well, netting his second, putting this game well out of reach for good. Wellesley up 5-0. Andrew Hubbard then one-upping himself with each new outstanding save, sprawling on the ice on this denial as nothing is getting through. Without question, still only a sophomore, Andrew Hubbard is going to do so many great things. Heck, he's already doing it. Raiders offense was on point again here in this solid 5-0 victory over Newton North, dominating the pipes all night, making it a complete nightmare for the Tigers. Hubbard completely shut them out. And man, was it fun to watch. So the boys will be back for more hockey after a rare Saturday night off to face off here at Babson for a Monday afternoon non-league contest. After a scoreless tie to Braintree, the Raiders have won 3 in a row and have outscored the competition 14-1. But here in a matchup with the Oliver Ames Tigers, Wellesley would be battling a team that has become a nemesis of some sort. With the Tigers coming in at 4-5, doesn't matter their record. Somehow Oliver Ames gives them problems these last few seasons. So we head to the second with no score, waiting to see who strikes first. Well, we don't have to wait long in this period to get an answer, as Raiders attempt to clear out is stymied with an "I don't think so" by Max Ward. Ward steals the puck near the blue line, snipes the wrist or glove side, and finds the back of the net just as quickly. Ward, unassisted, puts Tigers up first, 1-0. Raiders down by 1 for the majority of this second, but change that right here when John Warnell keeps the puck along the boards just outside the hash marks, sees his shot rejected by Owen Connor. Drew Cohen on the doorstep sticks the putback for the equalizer. That goal is key as it gives Wellesley back the edge. Now tied 1-1. Barely a minute later, Wellesley staying aggressive, and it pays off. Emmett Coakley's self-pass on the boards gets him past Adam Healy. Coakley sees John Warnell at his left, centers it perfectly to him, and Warnell sneaks it past Connor. And Raiders making a statement in this period after seeing Oliver Ames take a 1-0 advantage, score 2 unanswered here, and take their first lead of the game, 2-1. As we go to the third, the period that Oliver Ames just seems to have the upper hand, well, somehow they find a way to frustrate them again. Rory Madden's try here is rejected thanks to an awesome Andrew Hubbard diving save. Brett Williams in the slot buries it as Hubbard can't turn around fast enough for the denial. And so we are tied up again, this time at 2-2. Now with only a minute 51 left in regulation, Raiders, hoping to at least come away with a point in this, have to win this face-off first in their defensive end. They don't, and I still don't know how Max Ward sneaks this puck through on this score, but he does. And Max Ward's second goal of the game is the game-winning dagger as well. Again, Oliver Ames finds a way to score that kick-in-the-gut kind of goal in the final period, and come away with a frustrating come-from-behind win after Wellesley scored 2 unanswered. Tigers returned the favor and handed Raiders their first loss of the season as well at 3-2. So we head next to Tuesday night, which would kick off an exciting rival week of sports here in Wellesley. Girls basketball coming in strong at 8-2 would tip off against an equally solid squad, at least record-wise, against a team they know all too well, the 8-3 Needham Rockets. So, will Needham be the Debbie Downers here and steal a W, or will Raiders defense run all over the Rockets? Well, you know I'm always game for option number 2 any day of the week, that's for sure. But in these early minutes of this opening quarter, strap yourself in, as these first 8 minutes begin with a non-stop pedal-to-the-metal kind of rhythm, so try to keep up. Raiders hold off Rockets' full-court press here with perfect passing and a Brooke Guifre layup. But Needham moves it up court just as fast. Maeve Barker dishes it to Caroline Clem in stride, and Clem banks in a layup of her own. Up 7-2, Sophie Paulson crashing the boards, brings down the rebound. Kelsey Zero sees Brooke Guifre ahead. Guifre takes the pass, weaves her way around the defense, and lays in the sweet finish. 9-2 Wellesley. Rockets have already seen enough. First time out of the game goes to Needham. Now up 12-4, boom. What a move by Kelsey Zero on this steal, and no one is slowing the captain down for this fast break finish. Raiders with the edge right now, up by 10. Under a minute to go, this first quarter quickly winding down. Rockets get a much-needed bucket here by Kira McIntyre. But Raiders make the most of these last few seconds to this quarter. Allison Goinger, just off the bench, grabs the offensive rebound, banks in 2 and 1 for some clutch points. And an old-school three-point play. Raiders defense always ready to attack. It's Giannapoli's turn to cut in front of this pass, and guarded tightly the whole way by McIntyre, still sinks in the contested layup. Kelsey Zarrow opening up this second the same way Raiders controlled the first, being aggressive, ready for more. And eyeing the defense, Zarrow sees an opening, hits the speed button, and drives through the hole easily. Stuck at 23-12 for a few, Raiders regroup on a timeout and get right back into business, Kelsey Zarrow style, as the captain buries the three-pointer. The lead now at 14. Just under 3 to go in this second, Kira McIntyre swings it out to Mariana Jensen. And Jensen knocks down this tray to make it a single-digit deficit for now. As Kelsey Zarrow swings it out to Brooke Griffray, and Griffray from downtown gets nothing but net. But the story would remain on a clutch performance off the bench by the Raiders sophomore, Allison Goinger. Just a grinder in the paint and on the glass, hauling down 7 rebounds on the night. Goringer's hustle would be even more key as we head to the fourth. Wellesley 40, Needham 32. See what I mean here? As Allison Goinger showing a whole lot of toughness here, Goinger still makes the shot like it's no biggie. Then off a quick pass inside by Sophie Paulson, Goinger loses the handle on the ball but regains it with determination. And nobody is stopping her from another made basket. Sophie Paulson spinning around Kira McIntyre, try to stop this solid move to the rim. Paulson makes it, fouled, and won. 48-36 Raiders. Giannapoli's then creates this key turnover right here that helps put this game out of reach. As Kelsey Zarrow lays in this fast break finish for the dagger. Timeout Rockets now down 50-36. So the last remaining seconds would tick away to this game as the Raiders would win this one convincingly in the end. The 9th victory on the season going to Raiders first. Besides a solid 15-point performance by Kelsey Zarrow, you gotta say the player of the game on this night has to go to Allison Goinger. The sophomore had one of her best games off the bench, making a difference in this one, defensively and offensively, pounding in 12 points and crashing the boards on both sides. Wellesley, in the end, runs away with another solid double-digit victory, this time by 16. As Raiders take care of business once again, handing their rivals Needham their 4th loss. So rival week would continue the very next night here on Wednesday, as once again the boys and girls of Wellesley and Needham would clash here on the ice at Babson for the much anticipated hockey doubleheader night. Now for the girls, it's been a different story for both these squads after Raiders dominated Needham in a 4-0 win back in December. For Needham, they've struggled to remain consistent as a team, suffering through a lot of growing pains in their season. Wellesley, how about a 6-game unbeaten streak and 1 point away from punching in a tournament berth? This time, though, the Raiders, as the away team in their black and white uniforms, still know how hard each squad competes when up against each other, no matter the record. You better believe Needham hasn't forgotten about that loss either. So in a typical fast-paced back-and-forth battle on the ice, Raiders look for the edge first. Olivia Vernon keeps the puck in. Liz Vernon fires on net. Shots deflected, puck's loose, Bridget Noonan can't punch it through. Puck's still there until Phoebe Lawrence snipes in the putback. Goalie Melissa Strauss ain't getting to. And Wellesley, already aggressive in this opening period, see that pay off with a 1-0 edge thanks to their tri-captain, Phoebe Lawrence. So one of the keys to Needham's championship run last season would be Gracie Bruno and Elizabeth Phelan. And so not wanting to be shut out for the second time again, they both react offensively. A steal along the boards, Gracie Bruno collects the puck. Bruno centers it ahead to Elizabeth Phelan on the breakaway. Phelan, in a race with Erin Fleming, gets her shot stuffed on the pad save, but the rebound kicks out to her stick again, and Phelan just squeezes the equalizer past Letty Schultz. So a minute 30 after Raiders have the advantage, Rockets find an answer and take it away. So as we head deeper into this second, still locked in this 1-1 tie, Letty Schultz is standing her ground in net, denying another shot, continuing to be that solid presence Raiders need between the pipes. And that helps them to focus more on attacking the net, keeping Melissa Strauss on high alert all game. This near miss by Jenna Harrison gets a second chance when Mackenzie O'Neill sticks the rebound back to Harrison behind net. Harrison dishing out her 20th assist to Emily Rourke in the slot, who buries it stick side for the clutch go-ahead and score. The Raiders so hard to stop when so many on the roster can step up and bury those key scores game after game. So here we are in this third. It's still Raiders 2-1. But off this Celia Blaskowski shot, puck deflects off Schultz's helmet. Fight for the puck is won by Needham. Just a tough one to save there, and a tough goal to see go through. To tie this one back up again with only 33 seconds left. This game ain't over yet though. Off a Raider timeout, Coach P.T. Donato draws up a gutsy play that just might work. After winning the faceoff, Raiders go empty net and bring in Phoebe Lawrence for the extra score, a 6-on-5 advantage. And within inches, it almost worked to perfection. But when Lawrence passes, Melissa Strauss overcommits on the block, but the puck bounces too far off Emily Rourke's stick and skate. So close. Final whistle then blows, and this 2-2 draw would become a final. For Wellesley, what may be frustrating at first, as they never want to lose or tie to their rivals, like ever, that 1 point off this draw would still punch in that well-deserved and hard-earned MIAA spot in the tourney. These playoff-bound Raiders still can find a positive as they battle to a 2-2 final draw with Needham. Well, good news for the boys facing off next. Coming off their first loss of the season just 2 days earlier, the Raiders are more than happy to take it all out on the team they love to hate the most, Needham. Bad news for Needham. Coming off their first loss of the season just 2 days earlier, the Raiders are more than happy to take it all out on the team they love to hate the most, Needham. So Wellesley doesn't hesitate to make a statement here early in this first either. Battle on the boards. Michael Simmering steals the puck away on the self-pass, gets past Brad Spurgis in the neutral zone. Simmering sees Drew Cohen in a circle, dumps the back pass to Cohen. And off the delayed call, Dylan Jones can't stop the wrister, and Drew Cohen's one-timer score gives Raiders a 1-0 lead. On to the second though, Rockets still down by 1, but get a power play opportunity just a minute into this period. Jack Kamke, just outside the hash marks, sees his wrister denied, but the puck kicks back out and Captain Tom Fischetti sneaks the equalizer past Andrew Hubbard. And now the game stands as tied 1-1, and that score gets the Rocket crowd going. So the deeper we go into this second, one goal could be the game changer here. Wellesley on the power play want to make sure it's theirs. Jack Hughes fires the wrister from the point. Brian Keeter distracts Dylan Jones in front of the crease. And it works as the puck finds the back of the net for the go-ahead score, thanks to Jack Hughes delivering once again in the clutch. 2-1 Raiders. It would not be easy as these rivalry matches always seem to be back and forth, fight to the finish. But time will be on Wellesley's side behind solid team defense and Andrew Hubbard always ready for the puck denial. They stop Rockets again for another tough 1-goal victory over Needham. And just as the girls solidified a tourney berth on this night, so would the boys, as they have something extra to celebrate as they hold off the Rockets here in the end by the final 2-1. So with both boys and girls basketball on the road at Natick for their annual doubleheader against the Red Hawks on Friday, we jump ahead to Saturday night for more hockey. For the girls, maybe it's just me, but their stellar season is flying by. But what a season it's been. Already 5 points ahead of their competition in their division and holding the best overall record. Now that is easier said than done. Nothing is given, as every team in the Herget is competing with winning records, looking to get past Wellesley. So with Natick paying a visit to Babson, for some reason, this is a Red Hawks team who always seems to play Raiders tough on their own home ice. So you know Natick would like nothing more than to be the spoilers here. More than halfway through this first period, we stand scoreless. But not for long, as Jenna Harrison wins the battle along the boards, centers it to Mackenzie O'Neill for the "you blinked, you missed it" one-timer score. Just an outstanding play there as Raiders assist leader in Harrison dishes out her 21st to the team-leading scorer in Mackenzie O'Neill. Not too shabby of a combo right there as Raiders hold a 1-0 edge in this first. But we're talking about impressive stats though. How about sophomore goalie Liddy Schultz? I mean, coming in with 7 shutouts in her first year as a starter, that kind of dominating defense helps Wellesley's confidence as a team even more. Knowing they've got a solid goalie in net, Raiders can be even more aggressive on offense, like on this breakaway. Kenzie O'Neill finds separation away from Alexis Reisner, hitting the super speed button as well. O'Neill sees a 2-on-1 develop. O'Neill fires the wrister. Esther Levitt deflects it, but Rourke on the doorstep easily sticks in the fast break score, not even 2 minutes into this third period. Wellesley now with an even better advantage, now up 2-0. Almost 4 minutes later, though, Raiders still holding a 2-goal edge, look for more. That score that will put this game away for good. And they get it here. Astor Levitt makes the pad save to this Elise Coakley try, but the clear up is met by Coakley's skate, and he diverts the puck perfectly to Olivia Vernon. Call it a wrister/slider glove side goal as the tri-captain delivers on the dagger here. This 3-0 lead against this Wellesley squad more than solidifies an 8-game unbeaten streak. Late score here by Natick would do nothing but just add a stat for the Red Hawks, as the Raiders keep rolling with their 10th victory of the season, as goals by Mackenzie O'Neill, Olivia Vernon, and Emily Rourke would be more than enough to have Raiders add another win to their league as well, and improve to 10-2-2 with a solid 3-1 victory over the Red Hawks. Well, that not only wraps up this new episode, but also all the exciting highlights from January. As we head deeper into this winter season, the wins become even more important as we head closer to the end of the regular season come late February. But don't worry, if you missed out on any games or highlights, you can check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, and of course right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39. As always, thanks for watching Black Red Blitz. Go Raiders.
Now Hubbard coming out to play. Hubbard gets leveled. And oh my goodness.